Yes, I know I'm late. God, I'm late by 11 minutes? Really? I just spent 13. I just spent 5 trying to get my phone adjusted. And it's a little hard when you have a slip disc. Lots of cuss words were said yesterday. And including F you, I hope you die. But luckily enough, I'm like a big sister to her, and she just laughs. So we got it we got it, I guess, put back, and things are a hell of a lot easier. I should have realized, since it was that painful, that something was wrong with me. But I have to remember to hold my pelvis differently, because I've been curling it out instead of pulling it in. So how's that? 7. Holy crap. What did I say? Hi, Sitting. Hi, Fuzz. It's like 7. The hell? Did I get mentioned somewhere? No, actually, don't tell me. I don't care. People are just coming to see what I'm doing. I'm being funny and trying to laugh through my back pain, because it's boring to have a bad back that I had for easily 15 years before this. So I did ask her, my chiropractor, at one time, why does my finger hurt? She goes, because your back doesn't hurt anymore. I was like, oh, I'm not that bright, am I? And if my one person who's going to bed right now, good night, darling. That's my Carol Burnett moment. It's like, I would like to start with Oakland girls are going to get what we never had before, but I think I'll wait for a little while for that. So I just have a weird feeling. Do you ever have one of those weird feelings and you don't know why? And sometimes if you're lucky, it goes away. And sometimes if it doesn't, something really weird happens. Not necessarily bad, just weird. I've got one of those things. I thought it was just because of my back. Since I don't take pain medication either, but I have a lot of Xanax for my nuts. For my nuts. For my squirrels. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to be torturing these people. Or, no. Torturing's not nice. Just sort of like doing the done it thing. I'm a little distracted, go figure. Considering I have to keep adjusting my back every time I walk. Oh, I haven't seen her before. I'm sorry you have to do that. I'm sorry you're stuck in there. I'm sorry that you don't want anybody to come and look at me because, supposedly I'm bad. From 2 whiplashes at 18 and 20 or 18 and 19, it's okay. It was, once it all went away, then it was just like, wow, my body hurts. This sucks. So, which my friend laughs at me when I'm just like, and now I get to take it back, because it's like, once in a while I would like, that door better not be locked. Once in a while I'd be like, I wish my back hurt. She goes, no, you don't. And now I can tell her, no, I don't. So, but it sucks because I have clean laundry in a hamper I can't really fold for at least another day. So she said, don't do anything, real hard. I go, so no laundry? And she goes, no laundry. Because I do my ADHD laundry, which is take the cat off the clothes too before I fold them. So too much twisting around. Do you miss your friends? Do you miss your enemies? At least then you had something to talk about that was legitimate. Do you wish you were out here? It's a beautiful day out here again for some reason. Because climate change that supposedly doesn't exist to a lot of people, but this is a walking example of it. Also think about the first 5 friends you declared were the ones who were most influential in your life. Ponder that one for a little while, because that's the way they did it. They did it with the most important people in your life to be gotten rid of first. So then the people behind them couldn't really argue as well as your first ones. A little bit of twisted logic, but the truth. So I Cairo's figured out not to park in front of the Oregon anymore because I don't see his car. I know I sound a little grumpy, don't I? What the hell are you doing there? Hi, Robert James. I'm going to get the rickets. Oh my god. Yeah, so what are you doing there, Papa Cat? I thought you were having a picnic. Yeah, he probably could just say that and then he's gone. So yeah, I've been able to glean but not really grasp. There's some new drama going around. I don't want to know it because I'm not into it. And if anybody wants to call me out on things, I can give you receipts for why I don't want to be in anything. That's the easiest way to put it. And it's over. It's only 2:15, 2:19. God, you are going to be hungry tonight. Guess we'll plan something else. We were talking about Elron and Zeno yesterday, talking to each other through the stream, and we're doing it talking to each other from creator to streamer, or to chatter. It was like, yeah, me and Papa Cat, we were just like laughing because it was like, oh, yeah, that's what we do. So, yeah, it's the usual weird one, except oh, that's why. I was going to say, I'm crunching. I should be wearing my sunglasses, but I don't have a non-polarized pair with me. But that's just because my brain's all screwed up with my back, so. And you know, this is what ticks me off even more. If my hair wasn't black, I could have pink hair a long time ago. And that drives me bonkers. I never got to have the fun hair colors everybody else did. Fried my hair off once. I got a streak that was sort of blonde, orange, you know, when I was 16, but, and I hear from my hairdressers now, how did you do it? I don't know, put the peroxide on it for, or the pink stuff, whatever, the bleach on it for, 45 minutes. You're lucky you have hair growing back there. Yes, I know. So, yeah, that's why you don't see natives with different colored hair, because we've got so much black in our hair that it does not come out. And then the Spanish on top of that. So, my hair will lighten up in the real world to a light mousy brown, which is gross. Still can't dye it. Oh, look, the door's open. Blah, blah, blah. And I can't, like, wiggle my butt at people. I know it sounds weird, but it's like one of those things you do when you're happy. So, don't you wish you could be coming out here and enjoying the beautiful weather we're having right now? It's so weird when it's in San Francisco like this. And you wouldn't have to be talking to people trying to tell them that they want to join Scientology. Yeah, the sun in. Oh my god, yeah. And the lemons. When your mom would go, what the hell are you doing? Nothing. So yeah, don't you wish you were out here having normal conversations with normal people who don't want either your money or want you to say something inappropriate so they can write it down and get, a pat on the back, or having to promote someone who you don't necessarily think should be the next Lord God King Bufu. I don't see his car yet, so. But usually he's here today. What's today, Wednesday? Yeah, usually it's Wednesday and Thursday. So, yeah, I've got his schedule figured out. Big deal. He's got to be there anyway. Have you ever thought of that? I don't think there's anybody back here. They haven't closed the door yet. It's nice to know that your handicap sign works. Now you just need to do the outline in the front, because if Cairo gets legitimately told that he's going to be the next one in line, people are going to be around here a lot more than I am, and I just keep forgetting about the handicap sign, because I legitimately have brain fog. Doctor told me. Haha. So when I get home, I always forget about things like that because I'm bombarded with a redhead and a New York snowball wanting something to eat, and just the usual stuff. So I don't have it looking at me. That's a lie. I do have it looking at me in the face every day. I just don't pay attention, unfortunately. See, this is when times when I need Audit LA or Carrie Ann to come and visit me so I can remember these things when I get home. Because I'm sure, since we're so freaks, so progressive in the Bay Area, that I'm sure there's somebody who would not be amused to not have the handicap sign highlighted. I swear to God, something I just wore in the 80s walked right by me. Have it highlighted because, it's like, okay, people get to the front, there are 2 steps. What do you do then? And on that column, it says, wheelchair accessible at the Columbus address. But you can't see it because it's not highlighted. It's gold. The whole pillar is gold. Yeah, the sun. I just reread because I think Papa Cat mentioned something that I didn't see yesterday. Someone just honk at a person crossing the street. You can tell they're not from here. It used to be a running joke. You better hope that nobody ever comes in front of, jumps in front of you by accident or falls, because if you hit them, you're going to jail for life. I hate this. It's like, even though I'm probably going to be a hypocrite and do the same damn thing when I get her. No, actually, I won't. Her stickers, because this is his stickers. It is, and new nails too. Wait a minute, no, I'm doing it under new nails. These are my nails for my high goth. They're a little lavendery, and I wanted them a little darker purple, but they're nice for otherwise. And it's not like there aren't going to be 150 other ultra goths there, and which I could not compete, so then was me noticing my hands. Funny but true. So, and I haven't had my policeman here yet. I had 3 yesterday. So I think they just drive by and in their head wave at me. So yeah, I am also slightly a little down because I was watching Natalie's thing yesterday about I hope I don't regret. For a second I thought she was thinking about getting rid of Odin, and I'm like, oh my God, no. And then she said what she did. Oops, I'm standing wrong. And then she said what she did, and I was like, oh God, yeah. But it was making me think of, like I tell Papa Cat, he's not allowed to go before me, period. So, do you miss your friends? Do you miss your family? Do you wish you were with one of them? And I'm not talking about biological family. I'm talking about the family that you choose. The family that makes you smile, makes you feel welcome, and makes you feel like you belong here. Not here, but belong in the world. That kind of family. I have to go to the non-sunny side, even though I like doing it there. Oh, actually, before I start again, I don't see, or do I? No, I don't see the Mercedes. And that's probably a real Bentley. Oh, but it's rented. Okay. Yes, welcome to Weird California. We're going to have an old beat up, was it GTI, and parked right next to a Bentley? Okay, no, I don't see it. So, I don't see either one of them. So yeah, hanging out with friends and telling them that you love them, because friends do that. I did that yesterday with a friend of mine. It's because they mean something to you in your life, and you're not apathetic about it and don't care if they drop off the face of the earth. I don't think it's necessarily brainwashing you're going through. I think it's more of a scrubbing of all the compassion you might have in yourself, because you guys are infamously known as not being compassionate at all and not having empathy, and all it is apathy. And that's got to make life slow down. I mean, if you're compassionate and enjoying yourself, it makes the world go a lot faster. If you're sitting there having to contemplate how you have to stay mean and ugly, not physically, but just your energy, is that going to make you go somewhere in life? And if you don't do this one correctly, you're going to have your brain wiped and it's going to have to happen all over again. What if in the next life you don't want to be a Scientologist? What if in the next life your brain just goes, no, we don't want to be a Scientologist? How do you deal with that? But you wouldn't know. Now that's a good conundrum, isn't it? Freaks. I've seen a lot of Waymos go by. Hi, I am Rob. Well, when Tony passed, I had an explanation, basically a cry fest, because Papa Cat is actually my second love of my life. So, explaining what happened to the first love of my life, because trying to say to not just Natalie, but everybody, it's not always just one. You know, it's like, there can be another one. I managed to convince this one that I was his, because I already knew he was mine when he walked away from me. Yes. He came up to me at a club and said, hi, I'm a DJ. I said, that's nice. Or at Death Guild. We've talked about it enough. I said, that's nice. Walked away. The next week I felt bad and I went, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, like, I think, be a brat or something. And he said, apology accepted, and walked away. And that was it. I chased him for a couple of years. That's okay. Are you kidding? I'm the one here with the back that's in pain. It's like everything can distract me right now, even though I do have Triscuits in my bag, just in case I get hungry. Like I said, my mom used to carry Cheerios, but I don't like Cheerios. That and the squirrels, when she golfed, the squirrels would actually go into her golf bag and steal her Cheerios. So I have Triscuits. Right now I have dill something and something, which tastes really weird when you start eating them, but get a couple of bites in and then they start tasting like really interesting. Papa Cat just goes, yeah, right, you have fun with that. My back is feeling better. What time? Was she here, Carrie Ann? Dead air, sorry. Let's just put it this way, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I do have Insta. It's trying to learn how to use it. I keep checking it every day. So, she had it on there? Okay. I'll see. You know, if we run into each other, we run into each other. I'm thinking not likely. So, oh well. It's like, in a weird way, I'm having to pay attention to the way I'm walking more right now. So, yes, go sub to Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann needs the numbers like I do. You know, stuff like that. I keep having to remember to put, when my back doesn't hurt at all, I know there's something wrong right now, because she only did it yesterday and my back should not just stop hurting. So I have to keep tucking in my pelvis. It's very strange. I don't even want to know what it looks like. If I was thinner, it would look disgusting, I'm sure. Yeah, why is it when I think of disgusting things or slightly racy things, I'm like, where's No Name? He needs to be here. No, I sort of looked out for her this morning on YouTube, but didn't see her, so. But hey, you know, she's got a life and connections here, so that's the way it goes. I had to get the claws done this morning and pet a Yorkie for an hour and a half. So my manicurist, who I adore to death, has a mini corgi or mini Yorkie, and she runs around all over the place and just absolutely adores me, and I adore her back. It's like I keep forgetting when I get my nails done, I should have absolutely no moisturizer on my arms. It's like I'm always telling her not to lick my arms because she's a licker, and her name is Lola. Hello. And she was a showgirl, and she is named after Copacabana. So, which is hilarious because this is like a millennial. And when I asked her name and she said it was Lola, I was like Barry Manilow's Lola? I was being facetious, and she goes, yeah, and? That was so cool. So, yeah, it's like, yeah, the Lola is freaking adorable, and it's really cool that I could put her on my lap while I'm getting my nails done. So, because she got the zoomies when we first got in there, but then she was like, I'm done. And then I can put her on my lap for a little while. So yeah, I got some major dog action this morning, which was really nice. I know I'm not a huge fan of Yorkies. They don't have enough fur to me, but they're really nice. All dogs are really nice to me. So it's like I have nothing against them. I used to have certain breeds I didn't like because they were bratty. And now everybody loves me, so it's so weird that I get along with dogs and baby, or dogs and children. Anything below like 3 or 4. Oh. See. It's Japanese sculpture. It doesn't break. And I mean it. It doesn't break. Ah, someone taking a picture of me. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. It's a lighter purple than I wanted, but it was like I was distracted by Yorkie. Oh, bummer. So it's still purple. That's the colors of the renewal is black and purple. Go figure. It's a goth thing. So yeah, like I said, I don't know if you'll see me in Club Goth on Friday because it starts later. You'll definitely see me in full goth on Sunday. So full kabuki for Sunday. I've got to pick out an outfit or find an outfit. I think the biggest thing I have to worry about are shoes. Because I really don't wear heels anymore, and I don't think I got anything that's a shorter heel that'd be really pretty. Because unfortunately, also the atmosphere ate up a lot of my patent leather. Oh, it's a patent leather freak. Go figure. But I do have a fold over, I guess Chanel style black leather Hello Kitty bag. Thank you. Which I might use. If not, I have one with, you know, bows and stuff, like, you know, the rest of my world. So do you miss your friends? Do you wish I was giving out, like, you know, credit advice like I was doing before? Nah. You guys got a little too violent with me, so I don't do that anymore. I mean, I don't hate you. I don't have hate in my heart for anybody. I have dislike. And you annoy me, but that's about it. So, you know, you should go see your family, hang out with your family. If you're street, then ask your family sincerely. Like, ask the quietest family person you know at your latest, like, get-together, and ask them what they think about Scientology, because they'll probably be the ones that give you the most honest answer, because usually the quiet one's always thinking about something. Should try that one. That might work. That might put you. Labor Day is coming up, so You know, a lot of people have picnics on Labor Day. If you want to yourself, you could probably go through Golden Gate Park and just talk to people, because we all talk to each other for some reason out here, and find out what they really think, because a lot of people don't know it exists, and a lot of people think it's a cult, and there's a lot of people probably in between. So you could probably get like legitimate answers instead of everything they tell you, that we all hate you and we're all against you. It's not about that. It's about the treatment of the people, and that it's not a real religion. So because you don't do benefit for anybody, you rent, but you don't do it. So just think, more things to think about, freaks. So I didn't turn off my phone. Damn it. There should be nothing coming up. I'm checking. Oh, it's my cameras. I have cameras front and back of the house. So yeah, that's what that is. So yes, beautiful day, more of a suntan on my face, more weathering. I don't remember what I was watching yesterday, but I was watching something yesterday, and it was like, oh, I was reading something about Tom Cruise and was just thinking, ew. You know, because they're posting tons of stuff because of the Olympics and stuff. And that somebody said that they were giving out, they were proselytizing at the Olympics, which I'm sure made them happy. But it's like watching the progression of him from movie to movie. It's like he's pretty much got those Asian eyes now because his face has been pulled back so much. And it's like, that is not, that is very telling on him. So his, he needs Dolly Parton's facelift person, because, you know, she looks fucking fabulous and she admits it. So it's like, yeah, you know, find one of those, older stars that don't look like older stars and hook up, because their facial people are great, because most, especially women, older stars, get cosmetic surgery just because, you know, they quote unquote have to, because, you know, once we turn 30, we're not a viable instrument anymore. So yeah, this is my sacrifice to you. Uh-oh, somebody's putting in change for the BMW across the street a bit. Nope, now he's walking towards me. He doesn't really know I'm here, does he? Well, he's gonna pretend I'm not here. He's gonna dump something nasty on me. Not literally, psychologically. Even though they're not supposed to be using it. So, I've never seen him before either, but he's got a lot of keys. Wow. I wonder what he does with all those keys. I'm sorry! Oh, I think I'm curving correctly, so. Yeah, I think he went to go pay for, because he was sort of stopping by the kiosk, and then he stopped. I don't know if he thinks I have like vision where I could record what car he's doing it for. It's like, dude, you know, there's an app for that, for real. If they're allowed to. Hey, there's another Yorkie. One that's almost, oh, maybe it isn't. Yeah, it is. It's bigger than Lola. But yeah, so it's like, it's beautiful here today, and we have a lot of rabbits running around. Because weirdly enough, it seems like the real, the quote-unquote real office worker nowadays has got to look a little bit more presentable, because it's not tech world. Tech world was, you know, cargo pants and t-shirts. So it's like, it's not really right now. You can start seeing people wearing more and more suits and quote-unquote proper attire for women, which just used to always burn me. That's why I'd amuse my bosses when they didn't have anybody visiting by, you know, gothing out. Yes, they would warn me. But this was also in the odds, so yeah, nowadays it'll probably be considered, you know, sexual harassment or something. But it's not. Oh, Oh, I'm bitchy. Oh, the world. It's just if I keep in that one spot it shouldn't be in and then move it back. So. Sorry, dead air. There are a lot of men with that body type. No, she's not going in. With Kyra's body type. Sort of thin and reedy. But it was a gray wool suit, so you know how that goes. So, well, maybe she might be going in. Who knows? I mean, I know they were going to Nico first, or he was. He was crossing the street, so don't want to get under her for the. Oh, I think they were going to the cigar bar. It doesn't open till 5. And all of it is taken off of here, so that's good. See any little twit sleeve. If I see the future president with the sticker on there, I'm gonna like complain. Because that's a landmark plaque and should not be messed with. So, but that landmark plaque was kept up better than those that fence next to it, which drives me crazy. I think it has to be. I was going to say, why is it so damn bright? Because I was just like thinking, wow, it's really bright, but it's not like 90 degrees. See, this is where my head goes when I'm sort of sauntering back and forth. Walking is supposed to be best for it. Yes, support me by just subscribing, subscribing and give me a thumbs up. Or if you don't want to subscribe, just give me a thumbs up. So it always helps with the algorithm. But yes, I'm not doing what I was going to do, which was walk the block in circles. I just remembered I was going to do that. Seriously considering starting to write things or put them in my Evernote and starting to really pay attention to that. The journaling's a good idea. Tommy Scoville with the lifeboat, he really got that correct. I journaled about something that really, really bothered me, and it doesn't really bother me anymore. It's really weird how it doesn't bother me anymore. But hey. So what are you guys up to today? Can't be very interesting. Oh, it is Wednesday, isn't it? It's the day to make money because you have to have it all made before 2 tomorrow. That's a really weird psychological anvil to put on your head, isn't it? And that's what it is, psychology. Just because your original deity said he didn't believe in psychology or psychiatry, that's all that's being done to you and used on you guys is psychology. So, because, Dianetics was supposed to be psychology until psychology laughed at him, and then it was, I don't want to play in your box anymore. So, it's all psychology. When he puts it down, it's because he's doing it in a wrong way that isn't doing a positive ending for you guys. It's just something to keep you chasing your tail. And I'm sure at times there are times when you don't want to make money and chase your tail constantly. You should just walk out the door. It's not hard. Freaks. Just have to throw that in there. So, for the Papa Cat, he wants me to always say freaks. So, hi Xenu Free. Yes, I was talking about you. See. Let's see. Oh God, how much have I missed? Wow. Okay, I swear to God, that was the last thing I saw. It was like 30 seconds ago. Was the help me. J-Bat. Hi, J-Bat. Oh God, you're one of those. Fuzz, Xenu, another. Do you have enough room in the front yard for your Halloween or oil your friends? I see this. Yes. He started another Halloween project. So where is this project going? I can hear my mom in your chat. And my aunt, because like I said, they did the crazy thing in Alameda with the holiday thing. They had a huge basement so they could put everything in. So, but it's like, I even teased them one time and told everybody, are you guys all celebrating Halloween like this because of me? It's like, I don't celebrate Halloween. I am not a witch. I think they just like to celebrate holidays. And Halloween is one of a fun holiday. So, 5 feet tall? Yeah, you don't do that. I want to see a picture, and you can like blur out the house, but I want to see a picture of your front yard at Halloween. It's like, I'm sure it's interesting. If you ask me too, if you get rid of like front doors and addresses, it's sort of like wearing a mask, because you can tell a lot from a front door, weirdly enough. So it's like, no, I want to see the layout. It's like, I would love to like get everybody to do a layout thing, but I don't have a front yard. I have a, see, the whole area is zero-scaped, which everybody does now. And my front yard is more of a decorative thing. So that's why I have a patio, or about the same size as the balconies. I have another one on the bottom floor. So I can't really put anything there. Ah, okay, cool. Yay. I'd love to see that. Yeah, and it was one of the things I totally didn't even think about was front yards. Backyards I was willing to give up, but I didn't realize it was like, holy crap, I just gave up a front yard too. What the hell is wrong with me? Excuse me, because my parents... Oh, no. These people do not recognize Halloween is August, Halloween is September, you know, and then you go into October. These people are worse than Christmas. The cool part, though, is that since Halloween is black and bats and all of the fun stuff, that I don't mind. Yeah, see? It's like, things take time, and Halloween things take a lot of time because there's a lot more sheerness in it. And since Halloween can be a million different things, there could be more sequins in it. And aw, you shouldn't be. I'm a goth girl. I'm not anti-Halloween. It really doesn't do much for me anymore. But I still think it's fun. Yep. Yeah, Xenu. Know it. Didn't have to live it, thank God, but they did it when I moved out. So had to, my family replaced me with decoration. I don't know why I took all my drugs today like I should have, so I should be not having to clear my throat out, but I don't think I hydrated enough. Welcome to California Speak, brought to you by Brain Fog. I'm not hydrated enough. My electrolytes must be off. Oh, I don't know. I seem to be having sinus issues. Pro candy. Yep. Yes, I wasn't even supposed to have sugar as a kid because I was so hyper. And so I could have things like sweet tarts and one candy bar and stuff like that, but my stash would go down more overnight, and I really didn't notice until there was only like sweet tarts left. My parents had a ball with it. So you should go like to the beach and walk the beach at nighttime and talk to the people that are around the bonfires. People are really nice around the bonfires. There's also the Port of San Francisco building, where I've seen you guys giving out movie tickets because you can't talk about what you're doing. It's a really nice area over there, and during the weekends they have like little market stalls to sell things. And if you guys tried that, we definitely would be paying a lot of attention to it. But if you want to just get out and away from here, there are nice places to go walking around all over San Francisco that you can talk to people. We like talking to each other a lot. What I do here is not necessarily reaching. It's just being someone from the Bay Area. So it's not hard to talk to people unless you just don't want to look at them or you think they're evil. I don't believe in evil, so I don't believe in the devil, so I can't be either one of those things. So, because I don't think that people are inherently evil, because most of them are not. I mean, there are serial killers and things, and we can't do that, but that's a very, very, very low population number. So I think most people are nice or want to be nice, want to be with people who are nice, and that would be out here, not in there worrying about your numbers. Sorry, there's a car going away. It's like, if it's a nice, clean car, I'm looking at it to see if Boofu's in it. People are nice and they want to be nice, and most people want to trust and be trusted. Usually it's something that's happened in their past where they're basically, their hearts are broken, and so they don't trust people anymore. But you can, if you find being friends with someone like that, you both can help each other get better and get over whatever problems that were put in your direction. This is not a healthy atmosphere to be in. This atmosphere just wants your money, more or less, and your building skills, computer skills, strength, so they can use it for their own, not good, but their own existence, because they don't pay you guys if you're volunteers, and if you're Sea Org, then you're $50 a week, and from what I've heard, supposedly it doesn't get paid all the time either, because you're being paid out of your own coffer and not the coffer of international, because that money is all just put somewhere over there. That's what I've heard. That's what the rumors are. So, and normal people know this too. A couple of girls who were walking by yesterday who just looked like tourists said, yeah, and they have all their money like at this international thing out in the middle of the ocean. And I was like, wow, somebody actually knew that. That was very surprising. So, maybe the man on the street might know a little bit more than you want him to know. And even if you came out to be like human and not talk about just one specific thing and just aired your like thoughts for a change, something might happen that might be good on both of your sides. But you'll never know, because we're all evil. We're all inhuman. We all are not to be trusted. All we want to do is take your mind and run with it. And all we want to do is fix you with drugs and psychiatry. That's all wrong. But hey, if they can convince you to do that, you need to look inside yourself a little bit more. SBTVFoundation.org can help you. SBTVFoundation.com can too. Add a V into both of those, and then you can look them up too. You can always use a VPN to do it. It's a private network, so you could be looking up from Lithuania or wherever the servers are for this whatever app you're using, and you can find out that the rest of the world is not as bad as they make it. And I don't understand how you guys, if you're not born into Scientology, would think that the rest of the world is evil, because you've been out here long enough to experience and know that we're not as bad as they make us out to be, in my opinion. Freaks. Oh, it's my forename. Hello, Mr. David John Rivington McDonald. or McDougal. I only have MCDO here, so that's why I've been calling you forename, because it doesn't finish. What? Oh my god, what did I miss? Ah, you guys are interesting. Yes, my friends with the goth house are interesting too. Get over your fear. Oh my god, that's awesome. McDonough. How do I pronounce it? What are you guys just chasing like streams to everybody? Yes, I said freaks. McDonough. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Irish, right? See, this is a problem. You start making those assumptions, it's as bad as saying you're from California. That's true. Or if you're from New York. That's my second cop. And another DoorDash guy looking for something. They put in the wrong address on purpose. Because they don't put 701 Montgomery or whatever the Columbus address is. They have some like 801 Montgomery, and it's like, that doesn't exist. And so they get to wander around. Not only do they not get tipped, but they have to wander around for 5 minutes trying to figure out what to do. And a lot of these people don't speak English because all they're supposed to be doing is delivering things. They're given the wrong address. So it's like, is this some kind of twisted Scientology like joke where you get to have somebody be lost and confused? Besides the fact, I thought they couldn't afford DoorDash. That is a little pricey, don't you think? So, sounds Irish. Yeah. Oh yeah, you would claim it's yours, right? Ooh, my back. Well, I do have one. Oh God, go figure. And take a Xanax when I get home. Theory that one of the people that work here is a legacy of a whale. Oh no, that's just a seed. Someone was carrying something. I thought they were going to stop at the front. And I was like, oh my God, is that an e-meter? No, it's just a seed. So he might be the one doing DoorDash. Or we might have a couple of legacy whales here. So it's very possible. Oh, okay, cool. I said feed in my head. Feed the travs. Oh my God, that was just so wrong. Excuse me. But I also swear that once they go in, I don't see anybody come right back out real fast. Maybe once or twice. The Amazon guys do. But the DoorDash guys, it's like walking into a pit. I wish I could just grab it from them, give them a tip, and then just put it in the front door and tell them your DoorDash is here. Because it's like, I have a feeling that, you know, they figure out, since we are in the Bay Area, there's somebody that speaks the language they speak and tries to like recruit them when they come in, sort of thing. So you know how that is. Sorry, dead air. Looking at people. It's like, it's sort of fun being paranoid when your back hurts, because it's like, I don't care. So I think I got 3. I think one passed when I was talking here. So I got 3 cops today. So something's going on somewhere. I mean, it could be something as small as there's a convention here and everybody's going from the Chinatown police station. So I don't get it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I get it. Ah, okay. How did they steal DoorDash? I think I remember this, that they stole his raviolis and they were DoorDash, right? It's like, see, these people have no, they aren't good. I mean, they're apathetic and have no ethics, in my opinion. So they're not necessarily good for people, you know? And, you know, stoop down to stealing raviolis unless they were starving, which I doubt they do in very open orgs like this. I doubt anybody is starving here because they wouldn't want someone on film who does not look healthy. The bent over back thing, even that's disappearing from here. So it's my favorite lady, the one who loves to yell at me. I didn't even say a damn thing to her. Yes, I remember that. Natalie and Tony's Donuts. Because, yeah, Natalie was very excited about donuts and she would get them. And it never came back out. Yeah, I think that's what happened to the donuts, too. So, they like to steal our food. I've never done DoorDash. Oh my God, poor guy. Oh. Yeah, and you know, you can claim that it was delivered wrong and get your money back. That's not gonna be good. But yeah, no, I'd like them to deliver something inside and have me knock on the door and go, can I have my lunch back? You can't come here. I don't care. Give me my lunch. It's a cult. You don't want to go in there. It's a cult. You're welcome. Let's hope he doesn't go in the back door. Seems really interested. What makes that interesting? Okay, Lori. Hi, you. Yeah, it's the only thing Jessica does that drives me crazy is she drives with her phone. It's like sometimes I just want to totally be like a grandma and go, would you stop doing that? But it's so not uncommon anymore. Oh my God, it's amazing how many people do that nowadays. Yeah. Yeah, no, I would like to if I ever seriously have to do it, because, you know, we've got places around here and there's a Indian place around the corner that a friend of mine's friend owns. So now, and she had gone there and she says it is really good. So now there's an Indian place. And they're open 7 days a week. So I don't have any legitimate reason to order DoorDash because especially with the Indian, if it's really good, I'll keep eating it. I love like curry sauces. I don't know why, I just do. So not a big fan of the tandoori, but curry sauces, any curry in any, I was gonna say any language, any cultural curry I love. So I don't know why. And it could be for the same reason I don't like any salsa in California, because it's all got the cilantro. There's something in the curry that just makes me go curry and get the Xenu eyes and just walk towards a, restaurant. So Papa Cat will be happy because, yeah, I know. What is it with curry? Yeah, I know, that's the thing. I think they get off on the little bitty pity. And there's my goth couple for today. So, I just got, yes, it's the ones we had the questions, was it punk or goth? Now I just put them underneath my umbrella. My goth people, have a nice day. So yes, what is it in curry? And actually, was it the butter chicken and weirdly enough, I like it like the cheaper the place on everybody's side, the more dark meat it'll have, which makes me happy because I hate chicken breast. There's only one place I like it, and that's one of our stores in Alameda, and it comes out perfect. And that's because you can't tell the difference. So yes, when chicken breast became the rigueur, I was not amused. It was like, why do I have to like something so dry? I know it's better for me, but yeah. Oh yeah, I don't cook that. Nope. The closest I've come to ever cooking anything complicated that I consider was paprika chicken, because Papa Cat's father is of a Hungarian descent, and he used to get curry chicken from somewhere. I think they went to Hungary or something. So, and I had made it before him, so I've made it a couple of times, but it's just like certain things I can make, which is corned beef and cabbage. It'll kill my brother one of these days because I use ginger ale. Yeah, those work too. I like those. I do love me some chicken skin though. And one of our stores now has fried chicken to go, and it's like, oh my god, I can feel my heart like just grabbing, holding on for dear life. Yes, chicken paprikash. And if you use different paprikas, it has different flavors, and I didn't even know there were different paprikas for years. So, oh god, I got you guys on the paprikash, didn't I? Yes, vegetarian equivalent. Yeah, you can also do it as a vegetarian equivalent. Yes, the fried chicken. Oh my god, because nobody can make decent fried chicken anymore. They make fried chicken at the store. It's on the salad bar. You can take it home. It's the best thing on the planet. I get it in like thighs and breasts, and I eat all the skin like the bad person I shouldn't be, and then I take it all apart and shred it all so it could be eaten at other times. Yes, different depths from different paprikas. I'm sorry, Zena. Well, you know, you have conversations like this, and then what do you have? Was it ham sandwich? I've heard that. The problem is I haven't had Costco in years, and so it's like when I go into Costco, I keep coming out with stupid crap. So, because a friend of mine has she's under her dad's business, Costco. So we get to have a ball, and it's like, no, I have no place to put, you know, a whole box of chicken, or, you know, a whole box of apple, chicken apple sausage, because, you know, it's there. I don't even try the things that are there because I've been going to Costco since I was 14. Yeah, when it was the alternate to the shopping, the store on the base. It was the alternative to that, because you can get more. And everybody had a teenager at the same time, I guess. So yeah, no, I've always had a bad Costco addiction. So that's why we don't go. Last time his Papa Cat's card went, I went fine. Now I just go with my friend once in a great while, and she spends half her time going, you really don't need that. So yeah, and it's never the brand you want. So you don't need, was it a whole pallet of Puff Kleenex, because you don't like Puff Kleenex, you know, stuff like that. So, oh, don't you wish you were doing something a lot more productive than just trying to make money for a guy who doesn't even know you exist? Unfortunately, I really don't think he cares about his fellow man, so I don't think it's healthy. You know, he has issues with his height, which he shouldn't care about because he's running a very big organization. I don't understand why men have to have problems with their height, with their hair, things like that. It's like, you know what? So what? This is what the world is. Get over it. And I don't say that just as a person whose men in her life have hair. The curlier it is, the longer it stays in, is basically it. That and natives don't really lose their hair either. So, but I don't understand why it should be a big deal. I mean, it's not something that's going to affect his physicality or his body. He keeps himself in shape, it looks like. So, but the having to make money for him and then send him the money, but still having to survive on your own cash supply to keep your building up is rather weird. That's the word for the year. It's weird, in my opinion. So maybe you should try to talk them into letting you have some money to do, restoration work on the sun side of the building, because it's starting to rot at the casements, which is not good. And if that really happens, then you are going to have people coming by that don't have anything to do with Scientology that will tell you that these things need to be fixed or you will be fined. Welcome to San Francisco. If there's a reason to fine you because you're not doing something correctly, they will do it. So that's the way it is, unfortunately, here, because we want to make sure that especially our landmarks are beautiful, because they rely on things like tourist dollars for beautiful buildings. And I'm sure you guys would rely on a beautiful building to get people to come in. I see people sit here and read this sandwich board, so it's not like people don't come and look at the building. It's just they're not coming in. And the only thing I ever say is you don't want to. That's it. So it's not like I'm using heavy duty psychology to keep them out here. So if it's that easy to keep someone out here, don't you think maybe you should come out too? That maybe you could conduct a more fulfilling life if you came out? Just a question, in my opinion, freaks. Hold on, let me catch up. Gonna go to the light pole. Let's see. Oh yeah, Sam's is just like Costco. From what I've heard. I've never actually been, from what I've heard, I've never been in a Sam's. We have them here, but I don't. Oh, you might have like a double of the monitor cord. Go into your cord drawer or whatever. You'd be surprised how many dupes we have of cords. And I just missed Cairo. Where is he parked? I just glanced over and saw him going at the door. Damn it. But no, seriously, go through your cord drawers or go through where there are cords just laying around because you might have unplugged it and just dropped it. I know this from experience. It's like you unplug everything and you just go, oh, I'll get them later. And then you're like, where did that cord go? So, yeah, just give them suggestions. You are so funny, Zeno. Was he just dropped off? Is that a woman? Yeah, why do I have to take it for granted that it's not an Uber guy? Oh no, they're parking. Okay, so maybe he was just giving him the benefit of the doubt that he was just doing something nothing to do with Scientology. I doubt it. Let's see, do I see it? Does anybody else see it? It's hard to see on a telephone, isn't it? At least it's getting me to walk. You reminded me to tuck my pelvis back in. And it gets me on the waterfront at night. It's Papa Cat's favorite place, and that's where I get to see the husky Iditarod. No, I don't see it. Huh?
What are you recording? I see you all the time recording.
Oh, I'm protesting Scientology.
Oh, okay. What's the deal with them?
They're a cult, and they traffic people across state lines without asking. And they recruit children to do what's called their auditing, which is like a confession thing. And yeah, they're not a very good place to be. So,
No way.
Yeah.
And what do they say to you?
Huh?
What do they say to you? Do they ever?
Oh no, they've called the cops on me twice, but just because they thought I was blocking their entrance. But this is going on across the world. There are 200 of us doing this.
No way.
Yeah, and it drives them crazy that we do it.
Yeah, because I see you.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, look, I wonder what she's doing. Is
Yeah,
she a blogger?
I'm quietly live streaming my protesting, and it drives me crazy because I don't cause any problems.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Oh, you have a better one. Thank you.
See? People see me all the time. Oops, excuse me. So now, did I get distracted? No, he's paying. It's a Volvo? Yeah, that's him. And I think he's a Scientology guy. He looks familiar. Even though most of the time I'm not paying attention to people's faces. Isn't that weird? Most of the time I'm paying attention to like facial expressions, or, oh, that guy's probably a construction guy. He was with the other guys. So, or maybe the second round, like the fixing up things. So it's like, oh my God, look, it's deja voodoo. Now I don't know what car he came out of. No, he came out of the Volvo. Yeah. Okay. Which I tease my dad sometimes. I'm like, Dad, I can't tell all the white people. Because my dad, Swedish, blonde blood. When everybody gets into the right fashion, it's just like, Dad, I can't tell. And he knows I'm serious. That's the thing. He knows I'm serious. If I weren't serious, he would say that's not nice. But he knows I am. So, okay. The one coming towards us is a little shorter and stockier than the guy who got out of the Tesla. So we just sit here and let him walk by. And I'm sorry, you shouldn't go in there. They'll brainwash you. So see, yeah, he said, that guy said, he sees me walking up and down here all the time. He was wondering what I was doing. So, let's see. Okay, what have I missed? Because I always put it down when I, like, talk. Oh God, what? Yes. Okay. Good. Yes, no, in a weird way, I'm always glad that there are a lot of cords because it means we didn't throw it away. One of our hardest one was when we have a scanner and we couldn't find the cord, and it was like, and it was an older scanner. What's a tickle me? Listening to a protesting tickle me brain fog. What is that? It's 18. Fuzzinator. Oh God, that's so cute. Disregarding the next time at No Face that apparently was left over from my last comment. Oh yeah, you're here. Hey, when did you get here? Have you been here for a while? Yeah, no, I have a slip disc, so I'm a little really out of it right now. And I'm trying to keep it from slipping again. It's always the, you know, right when it gets fixed that you have to be careful. So I get to legitimately sit on my love seat and pet my cat and do my Afghan and actually do things that sort of make me hunch in the opposite direction, because then it'll be pushing my back out. So $50? Hell no! No! You should go out and ask us tech freaks what your monitor is. That monitor cord has gotta be there. It's like $50 for a cord? No, that's ridiculous. Go on Amazon and find a not manufacturer cord that's got a great review. It's like, I do not buy manufacturer cords if they get super expensive anymore. I just get cords that are that can work with blah blah blah, and if they've got good reviews, I buy them. So yeah, no, $50 for a freaking monitor cord is ridiculous. So yeah, it doesn't have to be the manufacturer cord. It can be a duplicate cord, oh God, I can't remember the name of it now. You know, purses, fake purses. It can be a fake cord. It's not like a fake purse. A fake cord is real. And just find one with a bunch of good reviews on it. They don't lie. It's like, you know, it's like, and I mean a bunch, not like five stars, like 1,000 5 stars, because you're not the only person on the planet Earth to lose a cord. So you know? Yeah, and so are we. But you know what? We learned. Because I think it was the last time I spent like $80 for like a Sony cord. And even my brother at that point was like, that's stupid. Go buy another cord. Because even if you buy the cheaper cords that have a lot of reviews, if it goes out and you have to get another one, it's still cheaper than $50. But most of the time you don't, because they're all made at the same place. So tell him to stop being an old tech geek. Hell, we're probably older than him. And tell him to get his, second one that's... Ooh, I'm getting all feisty, aren't I? Or maybe it was the Bearcat cord, the scanner cord. And I think Bearcat wanted something stupid for it. And it was just like... I call my brother and he's like, you still buying real cords? Things like that. And it's like, oops. When the biggest engineer on the planet says something to you, you should do, okay, no, I'm not. Well, they all have proprietary cables. And they all have counterfeits, if you want to call them counterfeits, of proprietary cables. Or you can just write it down, text it to me, and I'll look for it when I get home. It's not like I can go running around the house. See, that's what my family does to me. Can you find this? My friends do it too. Can you find this? Yeah, no, even proprietary cords are made. Hell, I used to get like knockoff Apple cords because I always like having a cord everywhere. So, and they still work probably because I still have a couple of iTunes that take the long old Apple cord. So, and they still work. We keep finding them. I even have one of those that used to, the mini one that you could put on a watch. It's like the only thing that's missing is I got to see what's on it. But yeah, no, the counterfeit cords nowadays are just as good because they're usually, it's as bad as what counterfeit purses used to be. They're usually third shift, or they usually are just making them because Apple wants it this way. Well, they're going to make their own version of it and have their name on it, once they can do it. So. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's not like the old days when you buy a counterfeit cord. It was a no. Most of the time these are real cords. I have to do it with my Samsung ones because they actually do break faster, the real ones. So I go back and forth if they're having a sale on, because I also have older ones. They're having a sale on it, and one of them just crapped out because they're in that big thing. So stuff like that. So, and it's also why the cheap cords, because we have cord drawers. If we can't find it, we'll get a cheap one and see if we can ever find the other one. Because where the hell else is it going to go? Does it, sneak by us when we open the door? Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, my family has been in it since the get-go. I mean, my uncle worked at a very well-known company in the 60s. The first time I ever saw a home PC, it took up one room in the dining room, or one wall in the dining room. So, yeah, unfortunately, I've been in it since I was born into technology, is basically what you can say. So, yeah, it's one of those things. Dead air. Anyway, oh my God, it's 1:15. Someone didn't tell me this time. I kept talking. Okay, now I get to go home and sit and try to be curved instead of arched. It shouldn't take that long. I mean, it's doing a hell of a lot better even today. By yesterday, I couldn't even get up from the left seat or in my bed. Sleeping was hell 2 nights ago. So tomorrow I will be here at the usual time, at the usual place. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday. Okay. I just don't have enough calendars showing up in my face right now. So I will talk to you guys. Where's Fuzz? Fuzz. Oh, okay, cool. Ah, we're going to the Cubs. Okay. Baseball. Baseball.
Bye, Xenu. Okay, I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Same time, same planet, same, building. Okay? Ciao, Bellas. Wait. Yes, thank you for joining us today. Follow us over to Boston and tell them that Club Brain Fog sent you. Thank you very much. Have a nice one.